I was just kind of looking for something different and something that could kind of bring me towards the same path. And I came across a poster of this girl in the gym, and it was the craziest thing I had ever seen in my life. Leg hooked, hands, go down, back up. The closer you are, the harder it's going to be. Make sure everything is in line. We're going to do 6 on each side to ease everything.
My name is Elizabeth, and I've been pole dancing for 2 years now. Yeah, I started in March of 2023.
Closer, come on. That's cheating. That's cheating.
My name is Ross. I'm originally from Dublin, living here in Athlone. And I started pole just a couple of years ago when I was introduced to it from Serena.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
My name is Kasia. I'm originally from Poland. I've been living in Ireland for 18 years now, so nearly an Irish. And about over a year ago, started pole dancing, fell in love with
5, 4, 3, 2, and relax.
It's like doing it with weight. Yeah. Okay. That's your movie.
Wait. Keep going. Here you go. So, legs, our favourite. My name's Serena. I am originally from Brazil. I've been in Ireland for 7 years now. My background is in software engineering, so it's a bit of a, nothing with nothing here. 2 pencils on each side just to get the blood flowing. You all kind of know what to do, right? Don't need to tell you. And it's 2 really good ones. It's not like, 2 pretty ones all the way, legs. And when I was a kid, I did ballet dancing, and I loved it. I thought it was really cool, and all the lines and, being super flexible and super strong, and it was so beautiful. And I was a kid as well, so you just love what you do as a kid. But then as you grow up in Brazil, if you're an adult and you want to do ballet dancing classes, it's very expensive, and also it's like at 2:00 in the afternoon. So, people that actually don't work can do that. So I was just kind of looking for something different and something that could kind of bring me towards the same path. And I came across a poster of this girl in the gym, and it was the craziest thing I had ever seen in my life, because I had never come across pole dancing before. And I went in and I signed up because it was a free class. So I was like, okay, try a class for free. Let's go see what this is about. From that day onwards, I have never stopped. So it's been 10 years. How flexible are you? I was just falling to the stretch. Very good. Breathe. The knee that you have bent is going to be forcing to open, okay? So don't let that sit.
Fitness and training is something I've done my whole life in many different regards, whether it was team sports or individual sports, or whether it was bodybuilding or training. I've kind of dipped my toes in everything. But you don't get humbled as much as when you start to do pole. I've only begun to do it, but you begin to see how functional strength and core strength and mobility and flexibility and the strength and the flexibility is of huge importance. Yeah, you can throw all the muscles out the window; it doesn't matter. It's vastly different. It's a sense of inner strength as well as I think any of the aesthetic muscles. They don't matter much when you go to do pole. Obviously, it's great to have some strength, but what really matters is the core strength and flexibility. They're the two most important things I would say in my own perspective, anyway.
Okay. So anything
I competed last November. I competed as advanced, the advanced category, for the first time.
Wow.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was amazing. It was something that I didn't know that I need, but I think it's something that I need to do more often, because the community, the pole community, it's so good. They are so supportive and they are so friendly, and we feel like a family in the pole community. So I think to stay with them, it's so good. It's so necessary for people when to find our soul. Yeah, I think it touched my soul, so I need to be there.
Doing serious stuff, the dog just went out of it.
Yeah, that's his thing.
I started
He's a
doing it
super
for kind of, mental health reasons. It's a lot of work, kids, homework, and never had time to myself. So that became my 1 hour a week just for myself. And coming here and being part of this incredible group of ladies, it was just something to look forward to every week.
Breathe, try to open the chest. Can we go to the side? So I've been teaching in Athlone now for 5 years, and I started teaching at home with one pole in my living room.
Wow.
And people started kind of I didn't know if there'd be interest, because there are mainly 2 points in Ireland where they have you'd have more pole studios, of course Dublin and Galway. And I was just thinking, Midlands, all the towns are quite small, so I'm not sure people will actually want to do it. But I had at some point 75 people on a waiting list wanting to do pole. And then I started panicking slightly, because I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to find an actual spot. And then Anita is one of the girls I know. She's a personal trainer. She's so amazing. And she mentioned about CrossFit Cree. And she said, well, you should go and have a chat with them, because they have an amazing room, and if there's loads of space, and it might be suitable for you. So I went into CrossFit Cree and chatted to Ursula and Patrice, and they just hugged me like I was one of their own. And that's where we are to this day. So we're just part of this good family, and it's also I don't know, it's just a great community. The whole gym is run by women as well, so it's super empowering to be part of a community that empowers women as well, so it's very cute. I decided a while back that I wanted to take my pole dancing to the next level. So I sent on a video to a very first competition during COVID. There was an online competition, and I was like, I want to send on a video and we'll see how it goes. And I actually won 3rd place. I was so happy. I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe this. It was so cool. And then from that, it was COVID, so we were all stuck at home and sad and looking for something to do. So then I decided to go to the All Ireland pole dance competition. It's an incredible competition. The level of talent is insane. They have different categories, of course, and I did on the pro category, and there's loads of reasons for it. One being because I teach, so you have to go on that one. So it was a really good first experience, and I had never been on a stage before. So I was panicking. I forgot how to walk. So I went up and I did my thing, and it was really exciting. And then I was like an addict, like I needed to do it again. Like I have to be there again. And then I said, well, I do need to get a bit of stage experience, right? Because I can't just rock up and be cool. So I went into start performing with Michelle at the Only After Dark. I don't know if you've heard of it before.
Yes.
So it's a burlesque and pole show, and it's really cool. So she gave me the opportunity, and I'm there every time she calls me to gain as much experience as possible. Then I went again in the All Ireland, so twice, to the finals, and it was amazing as well. I had unfortunately torn my ACL in the last one, but feel much better this year. So hopefully this year you're going to see me there again. And if you don't mind me sharing, at the end of January, we had miscarriage, and it was really tough. It was like I'd never thought I'd go through something that hard in my life, but coming back here and teaching and being around the girls and all their love and all their support gave me such strength to, get past that. And they've all been through so much as well. Like, they've all been through miscarriages, to breakups, to, you name it, like they've been through. So that when we talk about, oh, you must be so strong, you do pole dancing, we're not just talking about the physical strength. We're not just talking about, being physically strong and being able to hold yourself up for 3 hours on a pole. It's also about the strength that you hold inside and how much you can endure in life with everything. So that's why we always say when we post things, we say, I'm amazing, I'm this and I'm that. But it's not about the pole, it's about everything else.